meteorologist Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good evening, Utah. I hope that you've had a wonderful Wednesday. We've had more active weather across the Beehive State, and we've even seen some valley snow. This was captured by Darren Brooks, Utah weatherman, on Twitter. Got seen that snow squall in North Salt Lake. It just comes in rather quickly. This is a sped up version, but it still does a very good job of showing the snow moving in. In some spots, we've seen over a couple of inches. So we definitely saw some snow. Definitely the most of the snow has been in the higher terrain up in the mountains, but as we're making our way throughout this evening, we're starting to see the wet weather dwindle just a little bit. We will go on a radar tour, though, and down in southern Utah, still seeing isolated snow showers. Still got a couple in Washington County, Iron County, and up towards Beaver County as well. Getting some snow at Zion National Park currently, where we saw some thunder snow earlier today. Things have calmed down considerably near the I-15, I-70 interchange, but still have some slippery conditions over in that area. Meanwhile, around Green River and Moab, we're seeing times of rain and snow, lower elevation rain, higher elevation snow, and we're looking at slick conditions along the I-70 corridor. Then as we make our way into northern Utah, along the Wasatch Front, there are probably still a few spots at least seeing some flurries along with Cache Valley, but most of the snow at this point has since gone up into the mountains as the bulk of the moisture is now working its way away to the east. So while things are calming down in the valleys, we still have some lingering snow up in the mountains, and because of that, the winter weather advisories, they do remain in effect over the next couple of hours, but these will be going away as we go into the overnight hours. Just keep in mind, with additional accumulations being a possibility, winter driving conditions still going to be possible for all of our mountain areas, the eastern Uintas, and even portions of the Wasatch Plateau and Book Cliffs. With most of our resorts picking up over a foot of snow with this storm system, the avalanche danger has gone back up, but it's now high for most of our mountain ranges, especially in northern Utah, including the Moab area, and I anticipate it's probably going to be staying that way over the next couple of days. Avoid the backcountry. There's plenty of fresh snow if you're heading out to the mountains to enjoy, so stick to the groomers and stick to the inbounds area, and we're probably going to add a lot more snow by this upcoming weekend. Speaking of snow, here's the view from Solitude, where in Big Cottonwood Canyon, the snow continues to fall. We'll take all of the snow that we can get. In Ogden, we're sitting at 32 degrees, at Park City Mountain at 17 degrees, 36 in Moab, and 41 degrees currently in Kanab. Temperatures today ran about 5 to 10 degrees cooler compared to what we saw for daytime highs yesterday. As we begin the futurecast going into tonight, you'll see that most of the wet weather comes to an end as we go into the overnight hours, but maybe still some of the mountains will have at least a chance of seeing some light lingering snow. And then as we go throughout the morning hours, I think the skies calm considerably, where we're just looking at partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. There's a little piece of energy that will be coming in from the west tomorrow, so a little bit of surge of moisture along with that piece of energy could result in a few isolated showers, mainly in the southern two-thirds of the state. So St. George might be able to pick up some rain tomorrow. Cedar City, a slight chance for some snow. Unlikely that we see that moisture make its way up to the Wasatch Front, but that won't be the case as we go into Friday, with more moisture and more energy coming our way, and possibly on Friday morning for that commute along the entirety of the I-15 corridor and the Wasatch Front dealing with snow. But temperatures will be warming up, and that snow could transition over into rain. Likely going to be staying rain as we go into Saturday before that temperature starts to cool back down going into our Sunday. But going from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to be looking at widespread wet weather across the Beehive State, and the National Weather Service has already gone ahead and issued a winter storm watch that'll begin late Thursday and will end late on Sunday in our mountains, from the central mountains to the northern mountains, including the Wasatch Plateau and Book Cliffs. An additional 1 to 3 feet of snow a possibility, with higher amounts possible. Very difficult travel, and wind chills expected to be below zero, and in our northern mountains, those wind chills could actually be as low as -20. So it's a very significant storm on the way. As for tomorrow, again, calmer skies compared to the last couple of days. We'll see a daytime high of 38 in Salt Lake, but tonight, make sure that you bundle up, as most spots will be dropping into the teens and 20s. Even St. George will have a chance to drop to freezing. But in St. George, we get a slight chance for both Thursday and Friday with daytime highs in the upper 40s. Then for our Saturday and Sunday, we have a better chance of rain as the deepest of the moisture will be arriving. Daytime highs in the 50s. I think the best chance of rain in St. George will be on our Sunday. Calming a little bit for Monday, but possibly bringing back the chance for wet weather Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And along the Wasatch Front, partly cloudy to partly sunny skies tomorrow, upper 30s, very seasonal for this time of year. Snow and rain on Friday, more likely rain for our Saturday, with daytime highs climbing into the middle 40s, and that rain likely transitioning back to snow going into our Sunday on our New Year's Day. And then very cold temperatures arrive for Monday into Tuesday, with keeping this active weather going into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.